Feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help. I know you wishing me well. A penny for your thoughts, but seeing no change. I snap for the sun like Diddy. The richest got a mad ass son. I'm like Billy. I ain't never switch up. Whole team with me. Putting on for my city like OAGZ.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy BB Stasmo here with this Houston Texans franchise. Whew, man, am I excited for this? A couple of things will be happening with this. We will be simming like every 1 to 2 weeks. Actually, no, we're simming every 1 week after we play one game. So after this game, next video you'll see will be against the Bears. I am kind of glad for this franchise, glad for this team. I should be doing some stuff with the face of the franchise, but let's meet the team. Now, Davis Mills is going to be like a big part of this team. That's who we're going to look around. Damian Pierce, the guy who they drafted in the draft, who I'm expecting to be good. Brandon Cooks, who I, kind of hope can just carry us there. Then we drafted Kenyon Drink. Now, I did draft Derek Stingley Jr., who I love so much more than Sauce Gardner. And then we also have Petrie out of Baylor. And that kid's good as well. Like, you shouldn't be doubting him neither. But this should be a good episode, good team. And I'm going to be enjoying this franchise, and I'm expecting this to be a multi-year franchise compared to my Huskies franchise that was just a 1 year. So, yeah, but we do have a whole lot of injuries, and we have a whole lot of people who could be a valuable asset to this team that is out, and that is potentially hurting us. But yeah, we should be fine though. But the biggest person on this whole injury list is John Mechie III. He's going to be crucial, and we are looking to get wide receivers either in free agency or the draft, but we do need to make sure that we save spots for John Mechie. But as we're going to get into the game, with the first opening kickoff, but I want to say it's Cameron Johnson, our punter, who boots that thing to the 2-yard line, and the Colts will get the ball to start off this season. The Colts, who will be led out by Matt Ryan, his first year in the blue and white. So this is post-commentary, if you didn't know. So it will be different, as he's dropping back to pass here. Michael Pittman with the first down catch, but I'm going to be going back between normal commentary and post. Only thing what you'll see different is post-commentary will be more choppy, and I'll relate to you what I cut out of the video. And that's just so videos aren't as long, because this one is pretty lengthy. How it's looking is supposed to be 26 minutes long. I'm trying to narrow that down, because I don't want people to just be here for a 1-game episode too. So I'm going to try to chop it down. I might do summaries of games instead. And Matt Ryan's taking a sweet little time here to hit a wide open Mo Alley Cox, but luckily he was out of bounds, as we'll be seeing this a whole lot. Mario Addison, who is getting on the older side of things, and I don't know how long we'll decide to keep him, as Matt Ryan's hitting somebody in motion. I can't really tell you who that is. I'm not a Colts fan. All day in the pocket again, and Desmond King went for the pick, couldn't get it. Mo Alley Cox with the amazing catch and puts them in the red zone. That was crucial, but I'm I don't think you'll know how glad I am for this franchise. Also, I will be doing face of the franchise, and I might be doing much stuff, but we're about to send the pressure here on Matt Ryan. Hopefully, we can get something from him here. Force the ball out, and Derek Stingley once again. That is a young guy, working on Michael Pittman Jr. for this game. Should be a good matchup, but it's just going to take time for him to get where we want him to be and stuff like that. But I could tell that he will have a bright future here in Houston if he decides to stay here after his contract up, even though I will most likely end up franchise tagging him because I'm being like that. And I want to say that was Stewart with the sack. That's like a tongue twister right there. Second and goal, they're still going to want to stretch to JT, who goes nowhere. And for this first drive, we did like really good with stopping JT. Like really, really good. Third and goal here. Matt Ryan drops back to pass, hits Naheem Hines, but he falls short and they will end up kicking the field goal. Hot Rod on for the kick, who unfortunately end up getting cut IOL, what, sucks, but up in the uprights, and now we will see our offense take the go on offense. I am using the Titans playbook because I was playing preseason with this team. Could not get this franchise going. Like, I really couldn't. But as you see, that's who they drafted, Kenyon Green, who's going to be a help on that old line because we are really going to need it. But Damian Pierce, I want to say, was like one of the steals of the draft because he's not a bad back. Davis Mills drop back for the first pass of the game and hits Brandon Cooks, who, once again, will have to play a very critical role this year. Because he's probably going to be for the rest of his career. But we're going to need him, It's just not a one-man team, and unfortunately it is at wide receiver at the moment. But also, we're going to try to work around Davis Mills, Brandon Cooks for the time he's there. Once he's gone, it's going to be John Mechie and then Damian Pierce. That's who we're going to work around here. As we will find O.J. Howard for the first down, trying to break the tackle, couldn't get there. But O.J. Howard was a great free agent pickup, that you have to say. From the Texans, you got to give Davis Mills some more help. Because they drafted a guy to help him out in the passing game, and on the running game, is here we go, Damian Pierce bouncing that thing outside. Damian Pierce bouncing that outside for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 24. Wish it was 25, that would have been kind of cool. As we'll just take the short underneath pass to Nico Collins, who Nico's going to have a good year. Like I said, I'm looking for wide receivers, so if Nico can't do what I need him to do, he might have a spot up big on the bench, or maybe on a different team, or maybe in free agency. Like, this team is so young, I don't want to get rid of him, but I might have to, as we will come out in the 5 wide, hitting Brandon Cooks, who will get us the first down. Here we go, 1st and goal. Hand off to Damian Pierce, who will get into the end zone for his first career touchdown, and he was pretty much untouched. Go on, do your little dancey dance for your first ever touchdown celebration. Alright, here we go. After the Colts win a quick 3 and out, didn't feel like making you watch that because that was pretty boring. But here we go, so we're back out on offense. And we will hit O.J. Howard, I want to say, once again, working on Darius Leonard. Darius Leonard is an amazing guy on defense. Like, really good coverage, all-pro, linebacker. Couldn't stop O.J. Howard, though. O.J. Howard with an amazing block, leaving Damian Pierce room to move. And Damian Pierce puts the ball on the 40? 40? Yeah, I want to say 40-yard line. But yeah, how y'all feel about, like, this NFL season? We're approaching week 3. College football's looking pretty good. Yeah, so we'll hand the ball back off to Damian Pierce. Didn't do what he did last time, but that's fine. Like, how are y'all feeling about sports just in general? Like, it started really late this year, or at least that's what it felt like for me. Felt really late as we're going to hand the ball back off to Damian Pierce. But I'm just glad it's here, at least. It took it long enough, but it wanted to take its sweet little time. But at this point, we have it. as well as we'll have the first down with Brandon Cooks. But yeah, like I said, I'm using the Titans offense because just from the fact on how you can't really use this Texans playbook. It's not built for the team it has. It's looking more of like a Chiefs playbook. But one, you don't have the old linemen to block. Two, motion routes or deep passes. Third, you're not helping out the running back at all. Like, there was no good place for Dameon Pierce. And third, there's just truly no weapons here besides Brandon Cooks as we'll hand the ball off to Dameon Pierce, who gets us to the 8 yard line. As we'll hand the ball back off to Dameon Pierce, seeing that if he could get in again, but nope. 3rd and goal here from our own, from their 5. Here we go, as I took it down to the 2-minute warning here. And we were pretty much looking to score a touchdown here. Davis Mills stepping up in the pocket. Back of the end zone, finding Brandon Cooks to give us a 14-3 lead, hopefully going into half. With a screen pass out to Nyheim Hines, and the Colts are going to end up running hurry-up offense here. With a quick pass to Michael Pittman and Derek Stingley. It's okay. Hey, it's your first game. Do not beat yourself up. As we'll be going to get to man coverage here. With a wide open man. He's running down the sideline. Can Petrie get him? No, Petrie cannot get him. And that will be a touchdown for Paris Campbell. They just caught us, while we was paying attention, but now we got to go back on the offensive side. Almost intercepted by Stephon Gilmore, who I think is out of his prime, to be honest with you. I think Bill knew that he was done, out of his prime. As we're going to hit LJ Howard here for the first down. I should have called a timeout here. I don't think I did. I think I tried to hurry up, then call a timeout. Up or not? Okay. As we hit a we thought we would hit a wide open Nico Collins. That's one thing about Davis Mills, though, is I gotta work with him, and I gotta upgrade his field journal, like, a whole lot, because the weight on, he won't have that much pressure, and I find it crazy that he's a 71, but he won't have that much pressure, and he'll just throw an inaccurate ball, it's just terrible, and I should have called a timeout there, but didn't do that. Did not do that at all. With 15 seconds left, do I finally call a timeout? I had 3 timeouts and I only used 1. Huh. Here we go. Trying to get us closer into the field goal range. And no, Davis Mills. And that was kind of bad communication from them both. But here we go with Kami Fairbairn trying to hit a long field goal here right before the half. And it's going to be up and good, giving us a 7-point lead going into the half. As we will get the ball here to start off the second half. And, we're just going to try to milk the clock. Just try to have time and possession on our side and make it to the Colts. If they do get the ball, they're going to have to be rushing themselves here. Go as the handoff to Dameon Pierce, who breaks big. Got like maybe a gain of, 10. But it's going to come back to the good old glorious holding call. Madden, on a serious note, though, can we, maybe, just maybe, fix that? Like, I'm being serious now. Like, can we fix that on a serious note? Guys, we're going to hand the ball off. And inaccurate ball, though, by Davis Mills. But luckily, Brandon Cooks, being the veteran he is, he was able to come back to the ball and at least get us 9. With that Brandon Cooks catch making this a third and reasonable here, 3rd and 1. Just going to hand the ball off to Damian Pierce, and now power back will get us the first down. Here goes. We're going to hand the ball back off to Damian Pierce, who cuts back inside, and want to say that was a gain of 8 or 9. You go 32. I think we're going to hand the ball. Yeah, see, we're going to turn into a running team. And that's one, kind of because, I don't trust our line to hold on that long for Davis Mills. Second, I don't know how long we can go without, truly... we don't have true wide receivers. And Davis Mills taking off but then getting blown up immediately. And I mean immediately by DeForest Buckner. Hugo coming out in the trips formation. And there we go with Nico Collins. Nico Collins he probably will have a spot on this team. Philip said I probably will let go of just for the fact on how we will have John Mechie, and I'll probably end up picking up a subpar wide receiver, but then I feel like that's going to push Nico back, but who knows. Once again, speaking of Nico Collins, he prevails, making Stephon Gilmore miss, getting us the first down. Here you go. Dropping back to pass, and Davis Mills, we just got lucky that he was able to get that ball out. And we settled for the field goal on that drive, and Jonathan Taylor, we just can't bring down this man. We literally cannot bring down Jonathan Taylor. And that was our first play off the drive, too, and Jonathan Taylor said he was done with how we was blowing him the whole entire game. So he took it to his own hands. Let's see. We had looks like at least 3, maybe 4 people around him, and he broke all those tackles until Petrie brought him down. Of course, they're going to run a toss play here to Nyheim Hines. And Nyheim Hines said that he wants some action, breaking tackles as well, juking people out their socks and getting the ball to the 21-yard line. You guys say will hand the ball right back off to JT. And JT breaking tackles once again. I don't know what happened, okay? I don't know what in the world Frank Reich told his guys at halftime. Or maybe it was just the running back room. But they are playing differently. These are not the same 2 backs we saw. And Matt Ryan trying to get the ball off to Nyheim Hines. Couldn't get it to him. And that'll be 2nd and goal. You go 2nd goal. He's going to drop back, which, a little shocking. And we had a wide open Michael Pittman. Petrie just missed the tackle. And that's going to be a touchdown for them. As we're going into the 4th quarter starting off our drive, we're going to hand the ball back off, hoping that we could just take as much time as we need to off of the clock. Here goes. They're going to bring the safeties down. And what a good placed ball there by Davis Mills. Just going to get between the cornerback and the linebacker, but makes it to where only Brandon Cooks can get the ball. Go Davis Mills handing the ball off here. And Damian Pierce broke big, got a gain of 5 or 6 there. And that carry right there puts him over 100 yards for the game. I I think that was a good first week for the kid. Gets 100 yards rushing, and then also gets a touchdown. Tell me how much rookies do that in their first game. Speaking of that, breaking big once more. Maybe Brandon Cooks wasn't there. Could have slipped to the outside, get a touchdown, but we will be brought down at the 24-yard line. Here we go, coming off that major major one there. Last play, we're going to hand the ball back off to him, and not the same production that we thought we was going to get. You go running the same play that we ran earlier, but we get sacked on this play by DeForest Buckner. Big 99 clogging the lanes. And see, that's a problem that I'm having because we have good pass rushers in this division. We have DeForest Buckner, we have Jeffrey Simmons, we got Kwity Paye, who's also on this team, Darius Leonard, who can come off the edge, Harold Landry are the tight ends, and then I didn't forget about the Jags, who have Devin Lloyd, Josh Allen. Like, they have a good team, and Kyrie Fairbairn, who will hopefully give us the lead for the game here, and hopefully seal us away with this field goal, giving us a 6-point lead. Alright, here we go. So, our defense was failing us. They have the ball on our 30, and Matt Ryan was slinging dimes like he was back in his MVP season. But yet he's here working with the Colts. Once again, there goes another dime. Derek Stingley. Come on, buddy. We need you. We need you. Defense is failing us here. They're on the 5. Gets the ball to Jonathan Taylor, who breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor to give them the go-ahead score here as we come out on offense. Just trying to find anything. O.J. Howell catches the ball, gets out at the 30. A nice 5-yard gain, but we need to go. We need to start going. We got 3 timeouts. We should be fine. The stadium is stunned right now. They're shocked. We need to put a good drive together so we can sit there by him. But no, Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye sacks Davis Mills as we will have to call a timeout there after wasting crucial time winning Korea. Here goes. Davis Mills did not like the formation that they came out in. Audibling. Coming out in Trends formation here. Let's hope that we can maybe get something going. As we have a wide open man, but no, we got hit as we was throwing it, and luckily Julian Blackman just swatted that ball down. That could have been really bad right there. Really bad. As Kyrie Fairbairn's warming up so we can hopefully get him in a field goal range. But right now, we are on our own 24-yard line. Remember, we started the drive out on the 25. So we went backwards here. But Davis Mills finding Nico Collins for what maybe could be the biggest catch of this game as we're running Corey up, trying to get back up to this line of scrimmage. As we will hit Brandon Cooks, who does get us the first down. We're now on their side of the field, and we have to call another timeout. Here we go. Davis Mills on the logo. Threads the needle. Finds someone to say. Nico Collins once again. As we try to run another play just so we can get closer. But no, the time runs out. And that is the game. Everybody in here is stunned. To be honest, I need Madden to kind of fix their accelerating clock. Because that's just not, I get that we're using accelerated clock, I get it. But you do need to fix that, because you can't have that. You just can't have that happen. But looking at player stats here, Davis Mills had a pretty good day. I think we can all agree that he had a pretty good day. Damian Pierce also had a really good day. Jonathan Taylor came alive in the second half, same as Naheem Hines. Brandon Cooks led us in yards today and catches. Same for Michael Pittman for the Colts. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't a bad game. I would have liked to see a whole lot more stuff that I did not see. Well, would have made me more happier, but hey, you can't always be happy. You know what I mean? Can't always be happy. But sacks and TFLs, 1 sack split for Quiddy Pay and DeBois Buckner, same for sacks. And well, as we're back here, same place where we started off the episode. I do want to say goodbye, see y'all, and thank you.
Yeah, I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. Keep that same energy. I'm in my element, ooh, yeah. I'm in my element, flow is like water. I'm forced through the fire, I'm feeling like gold.